Morning, guys. What's up? This is Nomadic Nerds. As my wife gave us the title, it basically means we move around a lot, do a lot of different things, try a lot of different things. We don't really stay in one place too long. It's kind of how we are and how our MO's been our whole life. No, we have homes and things of that nature, but we travel a lot. We run a junk removal business, and it affords us the ability to be able to do things that are kind of off the cuff a little bit, not really your run of the mill, mundane type of lifestyle. So that's what she came up with, and I like it. That being said, guys, I'm talking to you today about owning fowl and living on the homestead and owning, I should say, animals. Out there at the homestead we're currently at, we have sheep. Right now we have 11 sheep. We have about, I want to say 70 fowl, all assortments, if you will. Chickens, ducks, quail, guineas right now. Uh, and uh, and it is excessively cold right now. Okay, I mean it's -7 this morning. Woke up here. It's in Pennsylvania. -7. Supposed to be -12 tonight. I think the feel like temperature right now is pretty cold. It's like below zero, obviously. And tonight I want to say feel like temperature is going to be like -16. So it's really, really cold. So my thought was, do people wonder how the animals stay warm? I'm sure they do, particularly cats, which out there too, I forgot to mention, we have 3 barn cats that were not ours. We bought this property 5 years ago, going on 6 years. We completely revamped it. If you follow the channel, you may have seen that. If you haven't, go check it out. When I say revamped it, it was overgrown. There was junk all through it, and we completely turned it around and turned it into a valuable homestead. We do not live there full time. However, we go out there every day, twice a day. In the summer, sometimes we camp out there. We stay out there for extended periods of time. We have a swimming pool out there too, so it's kind of a recreational type thing as well. A lot of fun. We love it, but it requires a lot of energy to take care of it and to slowly build it up as we have been doing. And back to the key point, it's freezing, right? And with the animals out there, what do we do to keep them warm? So I'm going to show you some videos and things of that nature, kind of show you what we do. In this one first video kind of shows you the barn. We're out to this morning, and it's about 8 o'clock, 8:30. We already were out and came back, and they were fine. They were good to go. Active, making their usual chicken noises all morning, ready to eat, all running around. Nothing sick, no one's sick. Everybody's doing great. I mean, having that kind of structure is imperative, particularly if you want to have an abundance of eggs and you want them to lay all year. Okay. Our chickens literally lay all year. Now, of course, the ratio goes down when it's cold, but we're still getting 12 to 15 eggs a day with -7 degree temperatures. Now, obviously, in the summer and the spring, as they're more available to being outside and they want to be outside, they're more active, there's more sunlight in the longer days, we'll get 25 to 30 eggs easily every day for, oh gosh, probably 90 days. Now, our quail, they only lay 100 days out of the year. It usually starts early May, sometimes April, mid-April to late April, just depending on the weather. But if it's still pretty cool out, it's like early May. And they'll lay the whole way through May, June, July, a little bit into August. 120 days straight. They'll lay every day. So if you have 10 laying quails, you're going to get 10 eggs every single day, predominantly, 80-90% of the time for 100 to 120 days straight. Pretty interesting, right? I'll show you some pictures of that as well, the quail. They're cute little things, man. But the one thing about quails, they're very fragile, and they can hurt themselves really easy. So be aware of that. Trying to make their surroundings, their cages, and things of that nature softer, if you will. But anyway, so that's it. Here's some more photos of, and videos of some of our paddocks, the area where our sheep can go. Every paddock we have out here has a three-sided area, three-sided enclosure. Okay, you see the sheep? They love this. They'll stand on that all day. They're built for that. Just eating away like it's nothing. Yeah, we're out in Airtown. This is like a snow belt. We get hit hard. I probably get 15 to 20 more inches of snow, maybe 10 than Vandergrift or Apollo every year. It's pretty wild. Has a three-sided enclosure where they can easily go and get out of the rain, get out of the snow, get out of the wind, everyone. We have the lower paddock, which you're seeing here in this video. The lower paddock is where the barn is at, is where our home slash building slash camp facilities at, the blue building and the upper part of that building, and the barn, as I mentioned. And then there's a pond there for our animals to swim, our ducks and things of that nature. And that lower paddock, as you can see where the cages are in this video, all those cages, that's where all of them can reside. Now I have them separated. The ooze last March, and you can see here in this video, had babies. We got 4 rams. So I separated those rams because they're almost a year old now and they could impregnate their mothers. Don't want that. So we completely separated them. We predominantly keep them in the lower one down here. And then underneath the deck, as you can see here in the video, underneath this deck, there is another three-sided enclosure that we put up. We simply put up tarps, which keeps them out of the wind. They love going under there. They go under there all the time. And then above, and the 3 other paddocks that we have up top here, and you can see here in the video, these 3 paddocks, there's areas for them to go as well. So they go all over the property. There's probably about, if I had to guess, a third of an acre of property where they can easily go and forage and eat and just exercise and do what they want to do. Some people, they'll say, oh, you need a quarter acre per 3 sheep. I've been doing this 5 years, and I can tell you, our sheep are happy, they're productive, they're fat, they're well taken care of. We've never had an issue. I think the key and most important thing is keeping them happy via shelter, keeping them happy with sweet feed. We don't feed them a lot. We give them each about a quarter cup a day of sweet feed.
There's not much to do when all I can is thinking about you. Not doing well, don't know where you are, 'cause you're not here. It's been way too long. If I could lay down beside you, I would. When nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do. I hope that you're safe and that I will see you soon. If I could lay down beside you, I would. We talk on the phone every night. Love to hear your voice. that you're right, but you should know it. You've been gone for way too long now. If I could lay down beside you, I would. When nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do. I hope that you are safe and that I will see you soon.
Here.
If I could lay down beside you,
Okay.
I would. Even if you're gone, I won't forget. All I know, what I need, and that ain't changing. Even if you're gone, I will remember. You're all I know, what I need, and that ain't changing. If I could lay down beside you, I would. When nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do. I hope that you are safe and that I will see you soon. If I could lay down beside you, I would. If I could lay down beside you, I would. When nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do.
Greens and things like that. Make sure they have plenty of hay. If they have those things, they are not only happy, they're exceedingly happy. Same thing with the chickens. Our chickens get, we have a 50-pound bag of feed for all of our fowl. They'll get about a quarter of that bag a day. So about 12 pounds of feed goes between them a day. So somebody like, oh, that's really expensive. Well, we get our feed for $11 a bag. A bag will last us 4.5 days, approximately 4.25 days. So you're going through 6-7 bags a month at the most, $77 a month to feed 80 birds. It's really not that bad. And that's in the winter. In the summertime, well, that'll decrease by 25-30%. They're outside way more. They're eating worms, bugs, mosquitoes, stink bugs, lightning bugs, anything you can think of that's a bug, they'll eat it, including frogs from our pond. We have an abundance of frogs in that pond, and the chickens get frogs all the time. So they're well nourished. So you're not, it's not that much money. But the key is, particularly in this cold weather, as you'll see in these videos, it's been snowing, it's blustery, it's really cold, and these videos kind of give you an idea of that and why it's so important. Although sheep are very hardy animals. I mean, I've seen it out there where it was 15 degrees, 20 degrees like it was the other day, and it was snowing all day. We got like 2-3 inches of snow. It's a whiteout, and the sheep are outside eating it. Like, they're not bothered by that at all. That 20 degrees is nothing to them. That's probably like 65 to 70 to us. It's not that bad by any means. But the chickens, yeah, they get a little bit wet, and they can't get warm. They can't get out of that weather. They'll die. 10-12 hours that you can have a dead chicken. So it's imperative that if you're going to own any fowl or any animal for that matter, that they have the option of shelter, and that they have access to that at all time, as well as water. That is key too. We make sure we have 5-gallon buckets, 4 or 5 of them spread throughout the property. They're always filled, and we make sure they're not frozen. Inside of our barn, we have the water heated. That way it's always available to them. That's key too. They need water, they need lots of it. It helps with the digestive process. Obviously, they need to stay hydrated for laying eggs, things of that nature. So making sure that they have that's imperative. But like I said, it's all covered in these videos, guys. Check it out. Like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, ask. We've been doing this for 5 years. It's not a ton of time, but we've learned a lot in these 5 years, and we do have a pretty good amount of experience. And if you're wondering about our chickens, we started out with about 15 chickens 5 years ago, and we have since incubated, bred, if you will, our numbers up to about 60, 65 chickens, some quails and some duck. And they've predominantly been incubated by us. So if you have any interest in that, we can do a video for you, kind of lay it out for you. My wife's really good at that, and give you some more information on that, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. Stay warm. It's really cold out. And, I'm sitting by the fire. Check it out. Yeah, that's always nice, huh? Particularly when it's, -7. It's nice and cozy right here, guys. Enjoy. Peace out.